I'm going to start this recording right now. Hello, I'm Rob. Welcome to honest-wargamer. This is episode 1 of Becoming a Weird Necromunda Bro. There's the title. Becoming a Weird Necromunda Bro, episode 1. This is where every Tuesday on Twitch, sometimes, I'm going to hang out with the Twitch chat. You can see them here, right? Who are people who I spent all of lockdown with. They've sometimes been watching the show for years. We talk regularly, like all the time, and so we're gonna become weird Necromunda Bros. They I don't know if they challenged me, but we were just like let's get creepy. I mainly talk about competitive Age of Sigmar. I'd like to talk about competitive 40k more. I'd probably like to get in some other game systems next year, but I need a day to do it. I need some time. I can't just keep answering questions about what do you think about this particular unit Age of Sigmar? I'm like I would like to have a little bit more diversity in my own well-being, and I would also like the community that I'm a part of, which is the Twitch chat, to also have some more diversity in what we do, right? So we're going to become weird Necromunda Bros together. Is this going to be a really well-articulated and sensible way to look at Necromunda? No. Do I know anything about the game before we get in? Absolutely not. Not much. Have I already bought miniatures before I've even researched anything? Yes, I have. Okay, which is the worst thing you can do, and you shouldn't do it, right? Really excited. Yeah, I've got no clue about it. So we're going to watch videos, we're going to read articles, we're going to build gangs. Eventually, at the end of today's show is we read the lore of Necromunda a bit, so we know what the fuck we're doing or where we're playing. And then the Twitch chat are going to pick a gang out of these 4 gangs, and then I'm going to choose a gang that's left over. Okay? And the gangs are, just so everyone knows, Palantine Enforcers, some ACAB motherfuckers, yeah? Right? Some slap cops, right? Right? Yeah, these guys, some slap cops, right? Boo! Chat already. Boo! Right? Boo! Right? Teeny dwarf miner chaps, some squatteroonies, yeah, right? Okay, some of these guys, yeah, the narcs, yeah, the chat. Do the chat want to be the narcs? Let's find out, right? Yeah, some teeny little fellas, right? Yeah, right. This is it. The corpse grinder cult. If everyone wants to be weird, I don't know what they are. Like they're chaos cultists, aren't they? Really? Right? Chaos cultists, right? And then Orlocks, which I don't really know what they are. I think they're like bike gangers or something. But I think this isn't even one of the boxes that you need to start the game. I think the people just sold me like just some regular brohemes. But they've got this cool guy called an arms master, and he's literally got like 2 fists, yeah, and a hammer. And I'm like, and they've got dogs and stuff. So they've got a cyber mastiff, but I think this is like the upgrade box. So I've already made a mistake when I bought money, right? First buy for Games Workshop in some time, Rob. Correct. It's the first time I bought some stuff, right? Corpse grinder for the win, right? So yeah, 4 fun choices, and the Twitch chat will be able to pick a gang, and then what I'm going to do is then build the gang, and then next week what we'll do is we'll try to actually like build the gang on like the gang build website. This week we're going to look at the lore behind them all so we could pick one. Next week we're going to build the gang as in like our gang list, and then the week after that we'll like build them and paint them, I guess. It's going to be super slow, okay? So don't get at me. It's going to take the longest, slowest time. So it's just meant to be fun between me and the chat. I know I need to go on Yak Tribe and there's some other stuff, but before we do any of that, we should probably find out about Necromunda. So like Necromunda lore, let's go in. All right, so that's what we're going to start with, Necromunda lore. Right, so chat, is there anyone in the chat who's like a Necromunda expert? Yeah, and if there isn't, right, who are we gonna where are the steroid bros? I'll link you the rules PDF. Please, yes, I would like the rules PDF, obviously. All the models look so great, though. I agree. Warhammer World has some really cool exclusive Orlock stuff. Oh, fun. I'll go in there and get some. Cawdor is a house we really should play. Okay, so there is options. So sure, these are the four I chose. So obviously I paid for these. But if you all decide you want to, like, I suppose, chat with each other in the chat, if you want to collaborate and get Plain Old Gavin, thanks for resubscribing. If you want to collaborate and get a different gang for the chat, then you're going to have to buy it or, like, send it me or, like, I don't know, donate some money or some other nonsense. You have to convince me, right? Yeah? Okay? Like, Rob started with 4 gangs. Like, no, I didn't. I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to play with those gangs, right? Necromunda is high school in 40k universe. Each gang is a house. The game is an RPG where you try to balance fighting with the fash, going to school, and falling in love. Yeah, I can already see, like, Saved by the Bell titles. Yeah. Right? I've known some of you for years. You've been in the chat for years, right? I absolutely am obsessed with the idea of, like, I don't know, if you pick Corpse Grinder Cult, one of you being one of these guys, play a little game where one of you gets murdered. Like, this is my, I want to interact with the chat Tuesdays, right? This is Chat Tuesdays where we just do some stupid shit. I'm probably not going to play it well. I'm going to try and, I'm going to print some terrain. We'll do a whole thing, right? Thank you very much to Nerd for sending us the Google Drive doc. I've already requested access for the PDF file, so thanks. Necromunda is probably my favorite game I don't play. Same thing. All right, so we need to find out about the bloody. Okay, we're gonna watch. We need to watch some lore. Okay, so talk to me, chat. Who's your favorite lore channels? Crap, there's more Cawdor. I have the first set. I need another now. There's vehicles. There's loads. Who knows? Oh man, now I want to paint a gang like high school clique stereotypes. What are we doing? What do we do when the chat has a gang? Well, okay. So this week, the chat just picks a gang, okay, and then I'll pick another gang, right, based on the ones I've got left, right. So then, Necromunda.com has bits on the setting. A microsite, Games Workshop. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Amazing. Oculus Imperia. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a minute. So yeah, you guys are all going to pick a gang, and then I'll pick a gang out of the gangs that are left, if that makes sense. Easy. A bunch of resources here for the 95 version. What is the 95 version? Yeah, the gang picks a gang, exactly. Good. Yeah, Games Workshop loves a good microsite, as we know. Okay, all right, so where are we at? Because I don't know. I watched it. I won't lie. I know I cheated a bit. We're going to have, like, a captain or something, a gang leader, then you're going to have, like, 2 heroes or some lieutenants or something, then just some regular gangers. I don't know what's happening, right? Thank you to Necromunda File for donating £5. Help with the boxes. Oh, it's really appreciated, actually. Thank you. Like, from the bottom of my heart. We are now playing Gangs of the Underhive, new version, not old. Well, okay, so the current version of the game is Gangs of the Underhive. Is this by Ocular Imperius? All right, let's just watch this video. Fuck it. Right, the video. Let's watch the video. Okay, let's not read it. Let's do this. Right, we're gonna watch the background. Danzilla, thanks for resubscribing. Now I got caught by the fuzz by Supergrass stuck in my head. Danzilla, thanks for gifting a gift subscription out. Okay, this shouldn't be too loud. Okay. Wow, did he do all this? Incredible.
There are worlds throughout the Imperium which, through a confluence of power, privilege, or sheer mythic impact, have rendered themselves as archetypes in our
First time I've listened to this. What a good voice. Yeah.
Cultural imagination. Holy Terra, the throne world, stands unique amongst them, it is true, but others persist in our legends, as the weight of their history exerts a gravitational pull upon the minds of the masses. Ryza, the Forge, Catachan, the Death, Lost Cadia, the Fortress. We divide our galaxy-spanning empire into neat brackets for the sake of our own understanding, applying broad strokes of the brush to millions of worlds in an effort to make the sheer scapes Armageddon just as allowance to delve deep of humanity that dwell there as a dint of its complexity, vitality, and viciousness. Know then, this is a record of the foundational millennia of the Hive World, of the development of an ecumenopolis, as much unique as it is a template. a record of the history.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's look at we haven't learned anything yet, right? That's very literally though. Yeah, it's nice, but let's just listen to the other version. Okay, this is Owen's suggestion on.
Well,
video.
hello there, friend. Can't help but notice you walking through the underhive like a blind rat.
All right, I like this a lot more. Let's go. Okay.
Calm down, calm down. I have no plans to harm you. I'm more curious. How did a clueless little piece of surprisingly well-dressed gutter trash like you end up here?
Like it! This is great! Okay, I am gutter trash. Alright, I'm ready. They got me. Is he flirting? He might be flirting. Yeah, also grenade launchers are pure broken bullshit. Recommend everyone use the house rules. Try and test it last 2 years. Thank you very much.
Ah, clerk from the upper hive. I see. Let me guess. You and several generations of your family before you worked as clerks for a noble family.
Absolutely wrong. Thanks to Gangster Paradise for resubscribing.
All you've ever known was your small, tiny role. Until, of course, your position became unnecessary.
Like, the guy who made this video is like, on it. He's like, okay, Warhammer Age of Sigmar players Warhammer players who like are into Necromunda probably love spreadsheets. Like, this guy's like straight out being like, you're probably an accountant, you probably work in data analytics. Like, this guy is on it. Like, he's called out a lot of the audience, right? Budget Bolter. Oh my God! Thanks for the donation. You donated £5. Can we donate to name gangers? Shilly is the captain of the coppers. Yeah, you can. But we'll do that next week. Budget Bolter. Next week we'll do that.
And you were politely thrown down to the filth below. You poor sod. Welcome to the lower levels, where your past matters as much as your life, which isn't very much.
Is it just me? Like, are they all of these videos so slow? Like, fucking let's go.
Now, I'm a kind soul, and I'm willing to share my knowledge with you. For a price, of course. But we can discuss that later. For now, you should probably know of the houses you'll be dealing with down here in the Underhive.
Yes, let's do it.
Now, first off, when I mean houses, I don't mean the great houses you're used to, where the nobles of Necromunda spend most of their time being rich and indulging in their perverse fantasies. No, we generally don't have to deal with them down here. And honestly, that's for the best. The infantile games they play to try to gain favor with the current head of the planet, Lord Helmar, can get very tiring after a while. The only time they do bother us is when the younger generation of noble fools buy the most expensive armor and weapons they can find, and try to make believe they are gangers for a day, choosing a sector of the hive at random and killing civilians, gangers, and merchants with equal malice. No. The powers you need to deal with down here are the clan houses.
Alright.
The clan houses are the ones that get things done. The ones doing the jobs that Necromunda
Yeah, the fucking proletariat. Yeah, this is us. The gangers of the chat.
needs to keep it useful to the rest of the wider Imperium. Now, on occasion, these clan houses need to do things outside of the restrictions of Necromundan or even Imperial law. To get this done, they form gangs. And these gangs are the groups you need to watch out for.
House Goliath.
I'm the strongest one around, and anyone.
Okay, so we don't have this box, but we could get this box. So chat, when you're listening through this, right, roid boys, druggy chicks, religious nuts, biker gang, skinhead, neo-fanboy, and do knockoffs. Oh my God, excited. So we don't have these guys, but we could get these guys.
Who thinks otherwise can kindly say so to my hammer. In the vast foundries and metal shops of the hive are the workers of Clan Goliath. Big hulking brutes, bulging with vat-grown muscle, and bursting to the gills with strength-enhancing chemicals. Although such modifications shorten the life of these monsters, It makes them ideal to work the heavy loads and power tools of the foundries. These powerful chemicals, however, bind them to the clan as much as any chain, for their unnatural bodies would fall apart without them, and the heads of the clan keep them under their tight control. However, every once in a while, one of those hulking brutes has levels of charisma and intelligence that sets them above the usual brainless muscle. The heads of the clan chooses these special few as leaders.
I gotta say, like the old, you're a big muscly fella, you're a big dummy. Like it's a pretty rough archetype for men, you know, in this day and age. Just because you're a big swole boy doesn't mean you're a dummy. But whatever. I know it's all meant to be satire, but
They are giving their pick of their fellows to be part of their gang and are set loose, doing jobs for the clan, or just causing a healthy dose of terror in an area. If you want an idea how they fight, simply think of them as orcs in human form, charging at the enemy without a care in the world, and taking hits with no apparent effect. They tend to favor loud, high-caliber weapons that cause serious damage to their opponents.
I'm immediately drawn to these guys. I do not know why. Okay.
And when they get close, they love heavy and brutal weapons that bludgeon their foes into submission. If you ever find yourself in front of a member of House Goliath, make sure you make yourself bow as low as possible, if you don't want to be crushed like a bug.
Okay, alright. So when we looked at this, we should go look at the models as well, right? Like, we should go and look at the models at the same time. We can't mess around. Yeah, like, let's go look at the models at the same time. And it's okay, so we know about these guys. So they're big, fighty orc bros, basically. They're like big, fighty orc bros. And where's Necromunda? Necromunda, let's go. Okay, and then I would like the different teams. So this is House Goliath. So these are the boys. They've also got bikers. There's the Goliath gang. There's some other dudes. And there's some champs or whatever. Okay, so this is okay. We'll skip the bikers for a minute. We'll go to the core guys. So okay, armor boys, big hammer boys, big gun boys, off their chops on roids with a mad short lifespan. Interesting. I know there's Forge World as well, but we won't go there yet. And then ignore all the background art and minis so you can choose the faction which breaks the rules the hardest. I'm not doing that. Some croc pets are the best. Okay, good. I don't have any of these. So yeah, so big muscle lads, right? So these are big muscle lads. Kit bash them to women. Could do that. Bred to live a very short life. Interesting. Goliath are great if you don't mind painting skin. I do not mind. With Slapchop, I don't mind painting anything. Let me tell you. G-Silicotes are also in Necromunda, which is actually super awkward because I love G-Silicotes. Then there's also the Goliath Stimmers and the Forgeborn. So this is like some upgrade kit or some extra stuff. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, but some big boys. So there's these as well. And then I don't know if this stuff is. I think the bike stuff is only in Ash Wastes. But there's also bike gangers, which are pretty funky. Yeah, like they look pretty cool. And then there's some special characters. Cal Jericho and Scabs. I have no idea who they are. Like, no idea. But there we go. They do not look like... They don't look like Goliath guys. Like, at all. Who are they? Chat has Rob built a Necromunda model yet, because those kits be fiddly. I have actually previously built a Necromunda gang. So, I know. But I could build it. It won't take too long. Mercs. They're like mercs. Bounty hunters, they're hired guns. There's no way these guys, this guy, there's no way these big bros respect these guys. That can't be accurate, right? That cannot be true. Okay. Like, thanks Jojo's Mojo for subscribing. They have a set of books based on them from what I can remember. Oh, fun. Yeah, they're a bunch of hired dudes and camp followers. Been in the game for 20 years. Oh, interesting. Necromunda time. Cal Jericho is an old famous character in Necromunda. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so that's Goliath. All right, so we know what Goliath are. Big roid boys. Yeah? Okay, let's move on. Big bros cannot squeeze into tiny tunnels, so they need tiny bros. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay. Like Games Workshop need to sell these two models bad, so they put them on every tab. They got shot to bits by them once, so they let them on their side. I narrative hard. Yes, Dave. I'm glad you knew that. Okay, Delaque the most weird, Rob. All right, okay, well, let's get into this. What's next?
House Escher. Ladies, it seems these boys are in need of a lesson. Whether it's cosmetic to hide an unsightly blemish, or a poison to paralyze your foe, House Escher is the place you go for any chemical concoction. Over the generations, they have become masters of producing such products, and sell them to all the houses in the hive. Sadly, this constant experimentation did come with a price. Unlike the other houses, where the genders are fairly equal in number, the members of House Escher are almost exclusively female. The few males little more than... well, the less said about those misshapen sacks of flesh, the better. Perhaps because of this, most members of House Escher treat men of other houses with disdain.
It's just like a kink thing, right? House Escher. Like, I'm not saying that the exclusively male rules writing team weren't able to accentuate females in a universe, but I kind of feel like that's what they're there for, right?
Seeing them as rather brutish, if occasionally clever, rats. Considering their main rivals tend to be House Goliath, I can see how this attitude has persisted over the generations. To be chosen for a house...
Meg in the chat, stereotype hype! I'm just saying, they're all male writers, right? And like the guy's announcement of it, like was like very whatever. I don't know what to say. Like, just listen to them.
House Escher gang is to have two very important qualities: a keen intelligence and a large disregard for human life. For even amongst the other houses, the gangs of House Escher are especially known for their cruelty. Combat isn't just finding a way to kill your foe, but cause them as much pain as possible before they finally die. Some Escher gangs have been known to flood entire hab zones with psychotropic gas, turning the battlefield into a madhouse for their debilitated foes. As Escher fighters dance around them gleefully, they act more like Drukhari than humans, honestly. In combat, House Escher uses speed and various poisons against their foes, zipping around the battlefield to outflank their opponents, before striking them with envenomed blades, concealed drug injectors, chem throwers, and a variety of other terrible weapons, hoping to find one little nick in the enemy's armor to make them die a slow and extremely painful death.
Okay. He said a lot of words, but I don't think he really said much. Like, does that sound unfair? Like, I was like, okay, they're ladies who do a lot of poison. That's what it sounds like. Classic. So Escher. Okay. Drugs. Yeah, loads of drugs. Okay, so we got the main Escher gang. We got some wild runners. Why is the cargo ridge gunner frame in every one of these? Oh no, Cal Jericho, Jotun H-grade servitors, and some ambots. What the fuck are they doing in here? Okay, all right. So this is the Escher gang. They're pretty cool models. Escher are such a weird take. The design team have some step on me mummy thing going on here. I kind of agree, right? Like I thought I was joking. What does Honke say? Good fucking damn, I want to be big Escher Fleshman blob. Yeah, in the law they produce the pharmaceuticals, both medical and illegal. Oh, okay. All right. So we got big gangers. We got some cool weapons like a flame gun, I think. Is Necromunda like one box an army? I'm pretty certain it's like one gang an army, but we'll find out. Right? They spam las guns. God, that sounds boring. What, they spam las guns? No. They also have better access to las guns, so you can spam them. Just sent a pic of my gang. Thanks, Owen. I'll check it out. I don't like the idea of spamming las guns. And then what have they got next? We've got Escher Death Maidens and Wild Runners. So they've got bows. They've got like, what are these two things here? They look like, those are crazy, those models in the middle. They're kind of like weird, like ladies? That's pretty crazy. And then they've got some like dogs. Are they dogs? Are they rats? They're called Wild Runners, I think. They make the Goliath drugs, so there's an awkward relationship where the Goliaths hate them, but they need them. They're Cathlar on crack. Drug reanimated zombies. Oh, what? The things in the middle are drug reanimated zombies. That's cool. Yeah, Death Maidens rock. Okay. Creatures. All right, fun. Okay, all right. So Death Maidens, like, That's pretty crazy. Love that. And then, what are these? A Jotun H-grade industrial servitor Ogrins. Expand your slave Ogrin gang. I don't even have a gang. Why would I have a slave Ogrin gang? That is mean. Oh, these are hired fellas. More hired guns. Okay. This is going to be interesting what the chat decide to choose eventually. Because once we get into like hired gun territory, I think the chat are going to be super weird champs about it. Like, I'm also going to be a weird champ about it. They can also be a gang. Oh my god. You can have a gang of them. Oh my god. I kind of want to be the Ogrins now. Like, oh my god. They're Spartacus but Ogrins. Okay. And then there's some Ambots, which are robots? What do they say about the Ambots? No, I'm not reading. I'm only letting the chat tell me what they are. Only the chat can tell me what they are. Rob should be playing Redemption. It's just to maximise being problematic. Yeah, they do not start with Ogrins. Amble robots. I wish the old Pitfire gang came back. Isn't the price for one, though? They are models. They are, but what are they? What are they? I like the bot models, but they're more cats. Yeah, the cats are pretty cute. The cats are pretty cute. Okay. Can we do Ogrins versus squats for funsies? I mean, the chat get to choose, basically. Ambles. I don't know what they are. I don't know what the ambles are. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know what these things are. The ambots. Ambots are like heavy machinery that walks around. Oh, so it's like a crane. Ambots are cybernetic ambles. Okay. And then what's an amble? They're mining robots. Okay. All right, good. Okay, mining robots. Okay, so lady gangers. Okay. Right, next.
House Cawdor.
Faith, my children. Faith is what binds us all in his service.
House Cawdor rules an empire of garbage, sorting through the trash of the hive, both the technological and biological, and sifting out the prizes they can sell to the other houses. When you look upon them, you might simply consider them as human waste themselves, poor wretches in rags and poorly maintained bodies. But what they may lack in armor and hygiene, they more than make up for in faith. All members of House
40k players.
Cawdor are indoctrinated into the Redemptionist cult, a rather extreme form of imperial faith that preaches the doom of the Imperium and the unworthiness of mankind.
I like how Legion of the Blood is like, there's just zealot tramps. That's their description. Zealot tramps.
Born in orphanariums and raised in segregated dorms, they are taught that every day is a blessing from the Emperor, and you should thank him on Earth by devoting yourself body and soul to his worship, which means never having anything but those objects of spiritual significance, and always wearing a mask. For the Emperor doesn't want to look at your unholy little face. The gangs of House Cawdor make it their duty to spread the cult's message through the Underhive, to places where the Imperial truth is but a faint and distant echo, finding those weak-willed and pitiable souls who are attracted to their message, and burning those who aren't. Now, most of these gangs only allow men, but that doesn't stop some of the women of Cawdor from forming their own gangs despite this prohibition, believing that the Emperor views all humans as warriors in his service.
Dave Fraser, Cawdor, aka the chat. Chat, who do you most identify with so far? Like, because I feel like you're not the Escher ladies on drugs, but you might be the big Goliath guys. But, like...
And maybe, because of this prohibition, they are some of the fiercest warriors in House Cawdor. People tend to fight harder when they have something to prove after all. In battle, the forces of House Cawdor tend to only have rather simple weapons, due to the lack of funds of their house. As such, they have become rather adept at combining scrap into deadly weapons that, although crude, can kill as well as their high-priced counterparts, although with an increased chance of explosive failure. And they make up for their lack of armor with a large number of bodies, the tide of pitiful souls joining their ranks, allowing for an endless tide of replacements in any engagement. And they also love fire, much of their arsenal consisting of flamers, incendiaries, and other forms of burning weaponry that they use to cleanse the unclean.
Okay, all right. They sound quite fun. And the chat have got some great descriptions. Like, what was it? The Riemann Nightspire said, Cawdor have suicide bombing rats that can run back into your own lines, so they're the most accurate. Dajin says they're the gits of Necromunda, just really, really good. Yeah. Twitch TV said, I'd probably be hiding in the cupboard until the shooting stops. Dave says, human trash with a great leader who they have ridiculously cultish level of support for. We are clearly Cawdor. No! That's... Think of yourself. Fun fact: some of the Cawdor weapons are made to look like crude versions of Custodian's weapons, as they saw them in a holy artwork and took inspiration from them. That is actually a cool fact. I do love that. They are the poorest of the poor. Oh no! What if I'm a Cawdor? I feel like I'm Cawdor. Oh no, Cawdor. Okay, these are pretty cool. The lore makes these way cooler. And Meg in the chat is like, I obviously am Escher because I'm a lady. That's correct. Okay, House Cawdor. And then apparently also someone said that the Cawdor are tolerated by the Enforcers, but the Redemptionists are too much, and they're outlawed. Your gang can become outlawed during a campaign if that's too many Redemptionists? Bro. Okay, I quite like that. Okay, this multi-billion-pound company's website doesn't work very well. Just give me a second to fix it for them by refreshing. I do not want a House Escher. Refresh. God's sakes. God damn. House Cawdor. Let's go look at the minis. Okay, apparently the minis are 2 trucks for House Cawdor. Okay, what are these bros? Okay. They've got all the same gangs. This is so weird. Okay, alright, so looking at the models. What are these are the Redemptionists, right? So these are the guys who are outlawed, and they're so they're all like faith-based. So they all love the Emperor, but they're like gutter scum who love the Emperor. Weird, absolutely weird. This is like working class people who vote like conservative, right? Yeah, you're like they just vote against their own interests all the time. Okay. Like Sunreed, yeah, me and Owen, same joke. Are these the guys with the KKK execution dude? Yeah. Redemptionists have KKK vibes. Oh no, that's sad. Bretonian peasants in 40k. Yeah, Redemptionist cult is like the masochistic for the Emperor. Krieg are an extreme example. Okay, I love that. Don't forget the drama around the Cawdor execution mini. Oh yeah, that was true. They could do miracles in games too. Slap side of the truck. You can fit so much trash in this army. All right, I kind of like these guys in a weird way. Like they're like, I didn't think I liked them, but the narrative makes them sound like broken and weird. Okay, I like that. So and then these are the Redemptionists who are like the more zealot, extreme versions who love burning stuff. Okay, Redemptionist cult is like, okay, a load of ways to play them, good fun. The crossbow is a great model. The crossbow is a great model? Yeah, the crossbow is a great model. That is correct. You made a great face when the law dude started talking. I was like, oh no, I know. The Redemptionist guy. Okay, I like the Redemptionist dudes as well. They're kind of fun. I like they just give me Flame Wizard vibes. I don't know if you know this, but like, you know the classic fantasy Flame Wizard? Any game setting, doesn't matter. Like, if you start playing, like, I don't know, Dragon Age, Flame Wizard. Yeah, if you could be a mage in a game, Flame Wizard. It's just a bit of a classic RPG like thing in my head that as soon as the game starts, I'm like, motherfucking Flame Wizard, right? They have bomb rats. They don't burn, they cleanse. Fun fact: their conclave is built around a gargantuan fallen Imperial Eagle state. That is a fun fact. Fireball solves any problems. I agree. Blood magic in any RPG. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Some people just love a thing whenever you go into any game system. Also, Meg, I love that you're in for the that you're in for the being weird Necromunda bros together. That's great. Yeah, bomb rats is good. Okay, find them. Where are the bomb rats? They must be on Forge World. Oh no. If we go to Forge World, we're going too deep. I guess we're becoming weird Necromunda bros. So let's go Forge World, right? Bomb rats might be Forge World. Yeah, okay. Let's go Forge World. So what do we want? Box games. And then we want Necromunda. Okay, all Necromunda. And then bomb rats. There's a lot of bros. There's a lot of Necromunda. We're going to have to be slow and take our time with it. because there's too much and it's super weird. Okay. Where are the bomb rats? Bomb rats. Bomb. What is this? Oh my god. The bomb rats aren't sold out. Come on, bomb rats. I've skipped past them again. There are loads of bomb rats. Found them. Let's go. Okay, bomb rats. Wait, we can. This guy's got a little wheel instead of a leg. Oh, we gotta do it. Well, come on. Let's go. We're in. I want to be named after a bomb rat. Listen. Oh no, the bomb rats. Oh, okay. He's got a candle on his head. This is so perfect. Okay. Lol, bomb rat is love. Bomb rat is life. Some of the Necromunda models are outstanding, to be honest. I agree. But what is this? Outram 88 Psyhound the Bounty Hunter. We are never playing this in the game. This is not allowed in the game, right? This one's not allowed. This one is out of the game. Get it out of the game. Like, get it out of the universe. Big testicle man. Was there any more stuff that was like for the gangs that we've just seen previously? Because I don't want to miss stuff. Okay, we got a load of Goliath bros. Oh my god, Goliath have got loads of minis. They love Goliath. There's some cool other stuff, but I'm just trying to find like, okay, so then there's some Redemptionist bro. That looks like a Cawdor guy. Is that a Cawdor guy? Shut up. And then this, there's another Cawdor guy. And Escher. We got some Escher stuff. Escher. More Escher. Another Goliath. Wow, there's so many minis. It's awesome. I can't wait to be weird champs with you guys. I mean, the bomb rats, though. All right, okay. All right, Goliath champion. Okay, so then we got some Goliaths. Just a regular champ. Look at this guy. Cawdor have birds. Yeah. Okay, I like that. So we got a Goliath ganger. He looks cool. Then we got another Goliath, Durgan Killfist, the outlaw bounty hunter. Oh, so this is a bounty hunter, not a Goliath guy. Okay, all right, fun. I don't really know how you put them in yet. Axon Hammer, the outlaw Goliath house agent. This guy just straight up looks like he's in. This guy looks cool. He's a bit too serious though. Like we're at bomb rat level. Weird. Okay, and then Clovis Redeemer, the Deacon Malkiev, is our redemptionist guy. This guy is. What is that guy at the back? He's got a face and he's a little scribe. Look at the new guy in the Warhammer community for them. There's a 3D printed dude that's basically everything totally not copied on Etsy. Budget Bolter, send me the link. Hashtag, let's never talk about what you just said. Right? A walking pulpit. Flip through the photos on the scrib. Oh wait. Oh, what for these guys? For the up closey. Oh, that is weird. What is wrong? Oh, wait, he's done little scribbles inside. He's got a book on the back. All right, I'm into this. Got a link. Yeah, that's a question. Okay. All right. So, and then these are some more Escher stuff. I gotta say, no, is that Cawdor? Yeah, Cawdor. Sorry. This is a wicked model. Like, the Chainsaw Mini is a throwback to the older Mini. Oh, I love that. I love that. This is great, though. I kind of want this in the game, whatever this is. Like, it's me. It's true. Yo, hello, Pershaw. You haven't missed much. Okay, so, all right, he's great. So that's the gang that we're currently in. This guy is great. This is literally the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Right, come on. That's the Hunchback of Notre Dame with a gun. And he's got rats all over him. Oh, my God. Look at the Book of Armaments. This is... Okay, I can't wait to get into this. Weird, like, I love how weird champ we're going to be about this. Let's go. Open that link, but that's for later. That's for later. That's not for now. Everything is so rich and detailed. Yeah, I know. Like I really like when we do like big game stuff like Age of Sigmar or 40k, But like, let's just be super weird about. Wow, this new mini for Goliath is awesome. Look at this guy, big chunker. Look at that 3D print on the on the hammer. Look at the 3D print line right there. I can see. Yeah. And then we've got some more guys. Okay, all right. And then the Escher stuff. This is a really cool Escher mini, in my opinion. In my opinion, the minis for the smaller games from Games Workshop are so much better than 40k. I think the team has more freedom to design them. Necromunda, Warground, Underworlds have such nice minis. Yeah, like it's kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Like, I don't know though. Like, maybe we just don't focus. Maybe when they present to us like some Stormdrake Guard, we don't really focus on like the whole mini. I'm not sure. Maybe this is maybe we focus more on these guys. I'm not sure. Or it's they're all heroes. I mean, this is a single model for £22. Like, yeah, weird specialist games, bros. Like, so like the models kind of have to sell the range, right? So have to sell the game because the game is an important part in Age of Sigmar on 40k. Not that the models are bad, right? Some more an Escher champion with a claw and a gun, shotgun. Okay, cool. Another Escher gang, and then a Goliath monster. He's great. The Goliath Zerker. That's cool. Okay. All right. So we have done Escher now. So let's close some tabs. We know what Escher are. They've got bomb rats. Okay, we're kind of into that. Let's move on to the next gang.
House Delaque. The 3 S's of success. Secrets, subterfuge, and silence. Now, unlike the other clan houses who strut around like brightly colored ambles, House Delaque generally keeps to itself. Everything about them is essentially a mystery, from their origins to their history, to, in some cases, their very own names. As such, there's a lot of gossip about the origin of this house. Some say the house sold their services to Lord Helmwar's house long ago, becoming his secret spy masters for special privileges and a chance to become high nobility. Others say the reverse is true, that the house discovered a deep and disturbing secret about the Lord and used it to blackmail the Lord for power.
I love how involved you all are in the chat. Like, it's so good. Like, these are my sneaky boys, syndicate vibes, big yeses, diss my gang, says Gangsta Paradise. Yeah, I love these Richard O'Brien looking motherfuckers, my sneaky boys, yeah, spooky Lovecraft Grebos, the edgelord motherfuckers. Fun fact, the Orlock gang includes a miniature version of Adam Troke so you can reenact your favourite apology video in the Underhive. I love that. We're going to play this in retirement home, Rob. We're all playing this together. When I was a young boy in the Underhive, my father made me a ganger to see the black times. This is this, guys.
And others say that the clan is related to a race of dark creatures from Necromunda's distant past that still live in the subterranean depths of the Hive. All of these theories...
Wait, what was that? I want to hear that theory again.
Disturbing secret about the Lord and use it to blackmail the Lord for power. And others say that the clan is related to a race of dark creatures from Necromunda's distant past that still live in the subterranean depths of the Hive.
Right, so Necromunda is like one place, right? Like, it's one hive. Like, there's the Necromunda hive, and this is it. Like, which is like a hive city full of like millions and millions and millions of people. Right, okay. The theory used to be that they were gene stealer cults. Necromunda is a planet? Like, I think it's a city. I think, or maybe Necromunda's a planet, right? But I think it's like a basically, you know, Necromunda is the planet. Okay, so Necromunda's the planet, and then so this is one of the hive cities that it's basically on. Okay, right, nice. Legion of the Bland. Goliath equals Sumpcroc, Escher cats, Cawdor rats, Orlock cyberdogs, Delaque cybersquig, Fansar cyber spiders. It's the planet, and the Imperial Fist recruit. The Imperial Fist recruit from. Nice. Okay. Hive Primus is the city. Okay, thanks. But yeah, there are like billions and billions. It's like, take the very worst slum. I think the idea is that you can take the very worst slum that ever exists, and then like stack it full of even more slum stuff. It's a mega hive. Think Judge Dredd with Mega City 1, but maybe even more intense. This is Daedrin's Delaque. He wants to show us. Oh, they look cool. Very fun. Very fun, very fun, very fun. Okay, hold on.
And others say that the clan is related to a race of dark creatures from Necromunda's distant past that still live in the subterranean depths of the Hive. All of these theories are probably lies. Lies slowly spread by House Delaque over generations to obfuscate the truth. In keeping with this nature, everything about the clan is hidden. All of Delacque's hideouts are tucked away from prying eyes, whether below hablocks, above a bar, or any number of innocuous locations. You can have a hidden Delaque stronghold anywhere. As for the people, you would never find one without their tinted goggles and dark cloaks. Cloaks full to bursting, with various hidden weapons ready to be released at a moment's notice. In combat, information is House Delacque's greatest weapon, gaining as much knowledge as possible before striking at the enemy at the perfect time, using the terrain or the enemy's weakness to catch them off guard, or infiltrating enemy strongholds to take the perfect shot. For if there is anything the house hates most of all, it's a fair fight.
Okay, so weird emo mega champs. No one knows where they came from. Like, they're super weirdos. Like, we don't know. They might have been Gene Stealer Court guys. They hide everywhere. Like, literally no one knows who they are. Right? These are the guys from underrated 90s masterpiece Dark City. Love that film. It's a great film. Come on, website. You shouldn't be bad. You literally make so much money. Okay, so House Delaque. Okay, let's open up these guys. Oh, that's cool. Whatever that is. Delaque weapons upgrades. Funky. And then I don't think there's anything else. So, okay, so this is the Delaque from G-Dubs. Okay. Pretty cool paint job. Pretty cool paint job on these guys. Creepy weirdos. Loads of knives. Like, literally littered with knives. A bunch of guns. Don't know how they play, obviously. They're awesome models. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, Meg. Yeah, so, like, love this a lot. Like, yeah, they're super fun. And what was their motivation? Do we know? Is their motivation just to hide out and just not, like, interact? Necrofunda fact: the Delaque Enclave is found in the shores of the huge underground sump ocean underneath the Hive, and they've access to ancient technology said to come from mysterious old ones who outdate humanity by millennia. What? They're spies. Delaque have the gigabrain floating dude. Oh my god. They're trying to scrape together enough creds to open their own hot topic. Their ultimate goal is to reform all of the emo bands from the noughties and put them on in a festival. They're like the little sparrows from Game of Thrones turned twisted, yeah. They also refer to Escher as my queen and are just massive simps. This is probably not true. They sell their espionage network. Okay, love that. In case anyone missed it, thanks very much, Warhammer Nerd, by the way, for doing that. And then their follow-up, their kind of upgrade kit. Oh, it's weird floaty brain squig thing. Some sort of like robot tendril stuff. Some snakes. And then a bunch of robot stuff. The Nachtghoul Psygeists and Piscian Spectre. The Evanescence. Yeah, they're trying to reform Evanescence. That's what they're doing. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you also want to befriend them so you know what day not to go to school. Yeah, there's some real... The Piscian Spectre is brutal. Squid Thing is leaning into the Matrix even harder, yeah. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. They have a load of Dark Mechanicum vibes. Okay, alright, I'm into this. Alright, and then... okay, not bomb rats. So then there's probably some of their stuff from Forge World as well. I don't know what the Propagandist and Agitator are from, obviously. That's a Van Saar. I don't know if there is any stuff for these guys from... Oh, yeah, they've got this guy. Dr. Arachnus, a rogue dark. Do they have anything else? No, not that guy. Oh my god, the Axe Dude. We missed the Axe Dude. For Cawdor. He's great. The Delaque Psyker. Oh my god. What is this? A little doctor in the house? There's a Mega Brain dude somewhere. Yeah, I found it. Thanks, chat. Yeah, Bomb Rats for the win. I know. Whoa, always Bomb Rats. Listen, you all get to make the choice at the end, okay, on what faction the Twitch chat want to play via, I assume, a vote system in the chat. So we're going to use a vote system in the chat. That's how we'll do it. So Axe Dude was hurriedly called Rat Hood Dude. Just a group of Bomb Rats, just Bomb Rats, nothing else. Okay. But look at this Doctor, bro. He's quite fun. The Dr. Arachnos Rogue Doc. Okay. All right. This guy's great. Look at him. I think there was some controversy around this guy. Like, he caused some dramas. Honestly, I'm kind of digging Cawdor at the minute. Like, Cawdor are like weird champs. Like, dirty weird champs. What is this a picture of? Oh my god, there's that hottie Louise Sugden. Oh my god, she painted up some... Oh my god. If the Suggs is into it, then I'm into it. Like, I'm not hitting on the Suggs or perving on her, but I am a bit. Look at those Bomb Rats. Let's go. You will have a good time with Cawdor. Right, the Doc can go in any gang. Oh, they've got... Come on, the candles on their head are great. They are top hats. Those are fantastic. Okay, love that. Okay, so the Doc is weird. The Cawdor Axe guy is cool. Absolutely no shot are we having this. We are not getting Mega Mind. We're not playing with Mega Mind in the game. No, I refuse to be a Mega Mind guy. Necromunda narrative event at the TSN Arena when? Soon. I'm actually really enjoying today's show. I did not know how it was going to go. Yeah, but I am really excited about this. Then this week we're going to pick our gang, and then next week we're going to choose the gangers, and then I'll build them for the week after, and then we'll paint them, and then we'll try and, I guess, play a game? I don't fucking know. Take my money. Like, this guy is Delaque Psycho pictured mid-perils of the warp. Yeah. This is so much fun. This is weird. This guy's a weirdo. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. None of that. Okay. Bomb Rats. Back to Bomb Rats. Okay, so we've done that gang. Okay. Pretty cool gang. Guys. It's cooler than I originally thought, that gang. Do we need all the templates and stuff? Question, do I need the templates and terrain? Well, I'm going to 3D print the terrain, but do I need the templates and things? Like, do I need to buy a start collecting box is my question. Get printed the terrain now. I'm already going to start. Well, because I think it's going to take like 5 or 6 weeks before we even get on it. So I'm going to print the terrain this week and next week. I surely own templates already. I promise you I threw them all away. Like, I was like, screw these, get these out of my life. Maybe you and Owen could stream an intro game. Yeah, that would be fun. Yes, but not Games Workshop print templates too. It's an old Warhammer templates. Oh yeah, in the sea. Look on eBay for templates there. Oh, good idea. Looks like 7 Dead. I'll show you what terrain I'm going to print and see if it's. So I was going to print this. I've got all the files for this. This is good enough, right? As terrain. There's some like walkways and some like this is pretty good terrain, I think. Oh wait, yes, getting me actually thinking about starting this. Like, I'm swimming in templates. Just kind of happens. That's true. Yeah, that's sweet. All right, great. Okay, so I'm going to print these. Okay, good, because this is from Sacrus Mundus, so I can print all of this because I've got all the files and things. Would you resin print those? No, I would just FDM print those. I would never resin print terrain. I'm just not that person. Oh, actually, look at this. There's some Necromunda Underhive terrain tokens. Nice. Okay, I do love some tokens. I have a bit of a goal. I've got like several goals, as you all know. I have too many goals, but I'm trying to get myself like a token making machine. So like a laser cutter. That's the name. I think they like run about like I don't know, like 500 quid or something. But like once I get that, I'm going to become like a token guy. So I'm probably not going to order tokens until I get enough. I'm going to save up all the money I would have spent on tokens to get a token making machine, and then I've seized the means of token production, which is the idea. We'll save you buying the box set. I appreciate that a lot. Good terrain, more walkways is always good. Okay, great. A link to the terrain, please. If you just go on, so if you go on this designer, Sacrus Mundus, on My Mini Factory, so Sacrus Mundus, that's in my opinion one of the best terrain designers out there in the world right now.
House Orlock.
I'll pick reliable over fancy any day.
In the endless mines of House Orlock, men and women work in endless...
Okay, I quite like House Orlock. I like the aesthetic, so this could be something I pick personally.
In the endless mines of House Orlock, men and women work in endless toil under the watchful eye of brutal overseers more than willing to crack the whip on those they think need a little encouragement. The conditions are so brutal, you would think that the vast hordes of what are essentially slaves would rebel against their house masters. And a long time ago, they did. The vast stream of abused workers rising up and almost destroying the house in the process.
Excuse me, what did you say? Excuse me? I just got genuinely a little bit of a thrill in my heart there.
Overseers more than willing to crack the whip on those they think need a little encouragement. The conditions are so brutal, you would think that the vast hordes of what are essentially slaves would rebel against their house masters. And a long time ago, they did. The vast stream of abused workers rising up and almost destroying the house in the process. But those masters of House Orlock were a clever bunch. They knew they had to think of a new tactic to control the masses. With a healthy dose of propaganda and social engineering, the masters introduced a bit of house pride, proclaiming the other houses were trying to take control and they must fight for their right to exist. Eventually creating a few armed workers who could help defend the house against the threat of the other houses. These became the first gangs. These gangs, full of house pride and a healthy amount of benefits for fulfilling their patriotic duty, actually helped to bring down the infant revolution, happily bringing things back to the status quo. Nowadays, the hordes still work under the same conditions they had before, but now something is slightly different. Now, they have hope. Hope that one day, one of those gang bosses will look upon one of those poor fools and give him or her a chance to fight for their house and free themselves from their world of drudgery.
Wait, so what happened? They created their own, they did a workers' uprising, free the people, unionize all the time. Obviously, I believe in those things. But then, the bourgeoisie co-opted them and made them into the police force of the working class. Oh, no. I was so excited. What disappointments. Oh, I was like, these are my guys. Oh. Yeah, they're snitches. Yeah, they're fucking... Yeah, correct. Fuck these guys. Absolutely no. Yeah, do you want to be an ass or a boot? And they chose boot. Yeah, class traitors. Yeah, screw... We should get these guys just to continuously murder them as much as possible. At least the other guys are psychos for their own psycho nature. Yeah, these guys are the worst. Yeah, collabs. Get them out. Absolutely no shot. These are...
Because it's sadly easier to hold on to false hope than risk it all in an attempt at freedom. The way House Orlock gangs fight isn't fancy.
I literally hate these. I'm furious right now. I'm in a sea of emotion.
They don't have any special cocktails to enhance their strength and speed, or exotic weapons to turn the tide of battle.
Yeah, because they're rubbish. They're fucking goons.
What they have instead is a ton of grit, and the faith in their fellows beside them. They also have a large stash of House Orlock produced weapons. These weapons aren't the most elaborate or even the most aesthetically pleasing, but they always work. The clan forges always ensuring the weapons are of the highest quality. This, combined with an iron discipline and a head for tactics, makes the gangs of House Orlock a formidable force on the battlefield.
Don't even care what the models look like. Don't even care what the models look like. Don't even care. Disgusting behavior. Gross. So many cool options. Obviously, don't be the fucking scabs. Of all the things you could be, don't be these guys. Ugh, gross. Right, let's have a look at them. Mate, they can't even overthrow their discipline. Mate, they can't even throw their dictators properly. All right, they got some bikes, which they probably got for ratting out someone. They've got their main gang, which they probably got out for being tramps. They've even got the... Oh, you can't give the dogs to the worst ones. Oh, my God. This is so terrible. They've got guns, like whatever. I think you have a box of these. I think I do have a box of these. I think you're right. And they all have fluorescent vests with community police written on them. Oh, no. Oh, double gun guys, pretty cool. Necromunda Witness Protection Program. Oh, no. They've got biker bros for running down probably like some defenseless young worker who just thought they didn't want to work 18 hours a day. And then they've got, wait, we bought these. Didn't we buy these? Wait, these are the ones we bought. Oh, no. We've made a huge mistake. Let's return them. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Orlocks. Oh, no. I bought 2 boxes of cops. What a disaster. Oh, no. I'm taking them back and swapping them for Cawdor. 100%. Like, this is... We cannot play those. Right. This is... Oh, no. Bin them. Time for a new hobby. Yeah, I might not even take them back. I might just throw them away. Just so there's one less box of them in the world. That's what I might do. Yeah, just yeet them. Right? Oh, Lord, oh, no. I mean, they're pretty cool minis, right? Like, there's Big Hammer Guy. Yeah, Cawdor for the win. I'm definitely into Cawdor now. Let's go. Right? Stick it to man. True colours shown through. Bomb rats and zealot tramps. Let's go. Convert them into corpses and put them on your bases. Yes, that's true. Melt the plastic into a bin, then put the box in it. Yes, I agree. Right, okay. So, next. Okay. Oh, wait. Is there any Forge World of these tramps? I hate these guys. Cawdor plays so fun as well. Okay, great. Let's see if there's any more of these, like, fucking class traitors as minis. There you go. This guy looks like one. I mean, there's a dwarf. I'm trying not to get too excited about the dwarf. Oh my god, like, they've got some cool, oh no, that's not them. These are Cawdor? Orlock, sorry. Orlock. That's what I'm talking about right now. Orlock. Oh no. Thanks, Megfacey, for resubscribing. You can have pro-union Cawdor. That's true. If it helps, this is new lore. Orlocks weren't this origin in the original books. That does help. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, I've opened up a lot of tabs. These guys are not. Are these guys Orlocks? Rob could paint them up to be baddies. Whoever doesn't have a team and wants to learn. That's true. I could paint them up to be baddies. Because they could be quite cool guys. I could like build, I don't know, obviously I'm not very good at it yet, but I could do like a min-max power build, and then I could like, whenever someone new turns up and is like, oh, I want to play some Necromunda, I could always give them like either the cops or the class traitors, and then just absolutely smash them. Yeah, build and paint them with the worst weapon options and give it to your opponent and get battered. Okay, there's some Orlock champion and gangers. There's some lady gangers, which is cool. Like, it's cool that there's some ladies, like, and some representation there. That's fun. I like that. Okay, let's get rid of Dark. Never the bomb rats. Let's keep them forever. Honestly, right now, kind of, I'm rooting for Goliath and Cawdor is the ones that I'm currently rooting for. Although, what were the creepy weirdos? Who were the emo champs? What were the emo champs' names? Delaque. Okay, so currently the coolest ones, in my opinion, is Cawdor, Delaque, and Goliath. Right, in my opinion, so far. Right, I wish I'd have watched this before I bought anything, but okay, here we are.
House Van Saar. Technological superiority isn't a gift, it's our right. The crafters of House Van Saar are the technological powerhouse of the Hive, creating the best weapons and armor in Necromunda for those who can pay the price. But this technological superiority comes with a secret. You see, long ago, the ancestors of House Van Saar discovered an STC, a standard template construct, one of those ancient treasure troves of tech from the dark age of technology that any tech priest would sell their own parents for, if tech priests cared about parents. The only problem, though, is that the STC they discovered was incomplete. Worse yet, it was flawed. The STC spewed radiation like a broken faucet. You would think most people would perhaps steer clear of this.
So this is a bit I know, right? They've got a standard template construct, which is basically like way back in the day, in the history of man. They like basically put all of the knowledge and designs onto like an STC, and then they when the universe got yeeted into oblivion, like in the post-apocalypse, like someone would find it and they'd have like 3 designs left on it or something. So these guys have got access to like one of the rarest things in the universe. Okay, interesting. Yeah, STC is a 3D printer, 100%.
But the members of the house considered it a small price to pay for such profitable knowledge. Even now, millennia later, the upper echelons of the house try to tease out even more secrets from that STC while bathing in harmful exotic energies. Of course, they don't accept this poisoning wholeheartedly. All members of the house encase themselves in suit to support their weakened bodies and constantly look for chemical or technological means to extend their lives. The gangs this house forms are used to explore the depths of the Underhive to search for more secrets of the dark age of technology, both to expand their knowledge and perhaps find a way to finally counteract the exotic energies of the STC. Now, as I had previously stated, the bodies of the clan members are fairly weak, so they prefer to use their technological superiority to their advantage. Devices to locate their enemies, exotic weaponry, and a whole host of expensive-looking gadgets to give them any advantage. Using this, as well as overwhelming firepower, to take down their foes before they can come close enough to cause any real damage. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is this random stranger giving me all of this information? Well, it's because, my good friend.
Alright, so hold on, we need to go look at these minis. So, this is Van Saar, okay? Okay, so Van Saar. Okay, get out, House Orlock, you fucking suck. So Van Saar, there's some cool Van Saar. Oh, Jetbike Bros. Ooh, okay. So Van Saar are like techno weebs. We're taking on Warriors, but glass cannon version. Yeah, kind of. I think so. Yeah, they're like all tech, but like these are a bit too super sci-fi, right? The idea that AdMech are searching the universe for people's mega drives with all these less than legit STL files fills me with joy. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah. How much melee is there in Necromunda? I honestly don't know. We're gonna find out. These guys are the bourgeoisie. Yeah, all techno trousers. That's a great way of describing it. Like they've got all of the cool weapons, right? They've got big guns, some cool shields, and some other stuff. And then they've got like actual bikes and shields, and then like big techno weapons, right? Yeah, like electric sex pants. 100% correct. Yeah, fucking Matt Berry. Where is it? Oh no, electric sex pants.
God damn these electric sex pants.
That's these guys, right? Do not play this gang without terrain. They will shoot you off the board, no problem. Okay, so they got June suits. All right, okay. Interesting. Oh, not you guys, you suck. Get out of here. I love how much I hate the Orlocks immediately. Gross. Okay. All right, so Van Saar gang, and then they've got the weird super flyers, and then from these, oh, they've got Van Saar Arachnorig. Whoa. They've got all sorts of nonsense. So much Van Saar stuff. That is crazy. Like, what have they got? They've got an Arachnorig. That's pretty cool. Did you already do the cops? No, this video doesn't have the cops. So it doesn't, like, so that the video that we're currently watching, which we really liked, didn't have the cops. So we're going to have to go learn about the cops because we haven't learned about them right now. Then you got some fleshy dudes. They're kind of cool. And then, what is this? Spiders. Van Saar champion with Carapace armor and cyber arachnids. James has the Judge Dredd gang. Oh no. Cops. Confirmed. Right? Who wants to play the cops though? It's true. Like, in your space game. Okay, so who didn't we learn about? We didn't learn about from the video the Palantine Enforcers and the Ironhead Squat Prospectors, right? The Wasteland Nomads. I think we should maybe like leave the Wasteland Nomads because we're going to be weird Necromunda bros for a long time. So eventually, once we've done some adventures in the Underhive, we can become Wasteland Mad Max champs. How does that sound? Right? Gene Sealer Corpse and Corpse Grinders too. Oh yeah, we're missing loads. Okay, alright, so we do have a website. So we know about the world of Necromunda. Okay, so we know that it's a big hab block thing. There's the Underhive, the Great Houses, the Wars of the Underhive. The Underhive lies beneath the hive cities beyond the laws of House and Hive. Its depth varies a few hundred meters to several kilometers, and extent is neither consistent nor strictly delineated. The crumbling margins of the hive above simply melting into the upper zones. It's a no man's land, the bad zones, the down hive. Okay. The dark uprising, deep within the hive arcos, rebellion grows like a tumour. The corpse grinder guilds are responsible for feeding the hive, but when the corpse starch supplies were low, they found ways to make up the shortfall from the local populace. So the gangs all have a job, basically. Right, okay. Okay, let's go look at the gangs home. There's the gangs, because we're going to read about them. Okay. Who didn't we read about? So we've done Goliath, we've done Cawdor, we've done Escher, we've done Delaque, we've done Van Saar, Corpse Grinder Cults. We haven't done those. Let's go find out about these guys. Okay. So the cannibal sickness lurks at the heart of Necromunda. Like a festering wound that would never truly heal. In the dark corners of the Underhive, the Corpse Grinder Cults gathers weapons and recruits, whispering prayers to the Lord of Skin and Sinew. Yeah. Fed on a diet of forbidden flesh, oh wow, they rise up, spreading their rebellion into open warfare. In their wake, the taint of chaos follows, and the hives descend to madness. They're literally chaos cultists, right? Formed from the toiling workers within the ranks of the Corpse Grinder Guild, the cultists were once honest men who have seen too much horror in the corpse recycling plants, or else those who are hungry for the power that built the cult can offer. At the heart of the cult is the Harvest Lord, who binds his followers together in devotion to the Lord of Meat. Oh no. Okay, so this is a corn. These guys are a bit much. These guys are a bit much, but we did buy these. I like how I think I've bought all 4 of the wrong boxes. We bought the meat eaters. Yeah? Meat eaters. Okay? So we bought the meat eaters. Okay, so we haven't looked at those, so the meat eaters. And then let's go look at the models of the meat eaters. So the Corpse Grinder Gang. The Corpse Grinder Cult, sorry. Oh shit, are we buying boxes yet? I mean, I already bought a box, and I feel like I bought all the wrong ones. Apparently these guys are OP. Okay. Like, I'm not trying to... I mean, I guess we could maybe have a conversation about stuff being too good, so we don't actually just build some stupid, min-max games. So these are the Corpse Grinder Cult here, as minis. I mean, the reason I bought them, because I thought the minis were the coolest. Like, these are pretty great, right? Being the meat, it's okay. I think they look really good. If you buy a box, can come play at the arena, 100%. They have a box, 1 box and a character, that's it. So they're fairly limited. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't get these guys. So, and what's their character? This guy, to be fair though, this guy looks cool. The Eightfold Harvest Lord. Rat bombs. I know, we're going to do rat bombs, I promised. I think their lore is great. I love that people with the most fucked jobs end up getting corrupted with chaos. That's true. That's true. These guys are they basically work inside the morgue, and they recycle the bodies. Right? Yeah, we are for this. We're 3D printing the terrain. We can 3D print some minis maybe. We'll sort some stuff out. The corpse starch. Gross. Okay, so that's that gang. Let's close these down. Let's like this video because we really liked it. This is great. Well done to this guy. This was awesome. Thanks for making great content. Okay, so let's just make sure we compliment this dude. Who is this? Arvandus. Well done. You did good work, Arvandus. I appreciate you. Okay. So that's Corpse Grinder Cult. Look at Rob. Rob is being a bro on the internet. Be more like Rob. Always be a bro. If you like something, I can't subscribe. I have very limited subscription. Like, I don't want my feed to be full of stuff I don't want to see, and I'd rather go search for it. But I commented and liked it. His voice-over work wasn't Matt Berry, but it was good. It was good. I agree. Okay, time to look about the cops, the Palantine Enforcers. Okay, the Palantine Enforcers administration administer the law in the darkness of the Underhive. More akin to an army than a police force, they trade in their violence and control. All manner of crime is met with swift and vicious response. Such brutality is born from a simple necessity. The enforcers are significantly outnumbered by the people they are meant to control. The thin line of shotguns and shock batons keeping billions of hivers under their yoke. Right, so just cops then, correct. Enforcers are able to requisition the finest weaponry, unlike gangers, who must scavenge in the underhive markets. However, the real strength of an enforcer patrol is not the war gear that carries into combat, but the resolve of its members. Each enforcer is chosen from the hive populace because they show a measure of will and initiative, right, beyond their peers. They're in a subject to savage training. This is like a big red flag, right? Like if you turned up to like a Necromunda weekend and someone was running the coppers, you'd be like, red flag. Like, this is a red flag sort of person, right? It's completely complicated, but any models that has data cards can be a gang leader in an outcast gang. Want to have a crocodile as leader? I don't want any part of that. We'll do that later. If you paint them like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I will give you a pass. Yeah, they're Judge Dredd. Honestly, I don't think painting them up as, like, if you painted them up as Judge Dredd, I think that would be quite fun. The miniatures, the reason I quite like these, obviously not lore, is they've got some cool alternate sculpts. Like, they've got this one, and look at the awesome shield bros. So you got regular bros, but then look at the shield bros. The shield bros look great. They look super fun, right? Hey, I play Palantines, but that's only because Riot Shields are sick looking. That's what I was going to say. Like, they are genuinely wicked miniatures, like, no matter what. Someone made a Brooklyn Nine-Nine Enforcer gang. Their Forge World characters is a super cool dog. Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. Their Forge World character is also wicked. Like, look. What have they got? Where is it? Forge World. Look at this. They've got a dog. It's a lady with a dog. Scrutina Primus and Cervelian. The Right Shield dudes are nails to take down. Yeah. Can you not steal their shields and use them different dang? I'm not sure. And a nice lady. Yeah, so there's a lady and a cool dog. So, like, it's a bit of a shame. But anyway. Okay, so that's the Palantine Enforcers. Next. So who have we missing? We haven't done Slave Ogrins. Okay. Slave Ogrins. Oh my god. I thought there was only 2 miniatures in the Slave Ogrin box. Isn't there? There's only 2 miniatures in here. How can you build a whole army out of them? A whole gang of Ogrins. Yeah. The Ogrins rise up. Chat, you were Ogrins. Let me tell you. Yeah. 2 hired guns and a full gang. Used to be negative they have a whole plastic box. No, they do not. Do they? They have a whole plastic box. Where's their plastic box then? Where's the box? Send me a link. Team Dadbod. I agree. Okay, Slave Ogrins. Okay. If the box of 6 is no more. Oh no. Bomb Rat only gang, and yet still more poses than Behemoth. I feel like we're cool with people playing Khorne in any game, knowing that they don't endorse chopping people's head off. As long as they know they're not the bad guys. Efimi, obviously, that's how we feel, but we're just joking around. Ogrin's a stable breed of abhuman, whose hulking physiques, dadbods, see them tower over even the largest Goliaths. Despite Ogrin's being a relatively common sight throughout the Imperium, their incredible natural strength makes them prime targets for illicit slaver operations. Savagely beaten and often unwilling are their elephants. Upgraded with augmetics to improve their efficiency, it's unsurprising that these enslaved Ogrins take advantage of any opportunity to rise up against the overseers and free themselves from their cruel fate. You need a pun for Necro Tuesday show, as you can't do Necro Monday. I know, sorry. We could just call it Necro Monday. The people will be like, it's on a Tuesday. I'm like, whatever, man. Slave Ogrin gangs are formed of the survivors of such breakouts. They band together, and the former slaves, more than they make up. Whoa. They're former slaves who've broken out. Chat. This is... Wait, Slave Ogrin gangs are formed from the survivors of such breakouts. Rise up! Rise up! Yeah, the Ogrin strong together. Are formed from such breakouts. They band together, and the former slaves more than make up for a lack of numbers with sheer physical brawn. These gangers are swiftly carved. There's an eBay link. Pershaw, come on, be cheap, be cheap, be cheap, be cheap, be cheap. 6 of them, Slave Ogrin gang, £72. No shot. We can't buy that. £72. But thank you for the link, because that's good. Yeah, that's incredibly expensive, right? Like, still maintaining everyone joining the Gene Silicate Revolution would be the best outcome for this place. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Hold on, where are we at? These gangs swiftly carve out gang turf to call their own. After all, even the most hard-bitten underhiver knows the face down an Ogrin armed with anything other than the heaviest weaponry is to invite brutal death. Quick, send in the Orlock Union Busters. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Until I read this, I was like, whatever, Ogrins. But like, I might be an Ogrin guy. I'm just saying it now. Like, the Ogrins have got me. Like, I have bought all of the wrong miniatures. Let me tell you, they haven't even got a gang for these guys. What's going on with these bros? The Ironhead Squat Prospectors. They're not even on this list. They've got Ash Wastes. If you want to buy 3 boxes of 2, when they had a single of 6, yeah. You don't want to be in their gang is limited in narrative campaign. Oh, wait, you don't want to be their gang is limited in narrative campaign. What, are we talking about the Squat Prospectors? Did I buy all of the wrong stuff? What is wrong with me? I literally bought nothing useful. Oh my god. Oh, the Ogrins. The Ogrins are not very good. Make them out of ogres, just say they're in disguise for Tories. Yeah, Squats are fine. They're the newest gang, the Squats, so maybe it's not updated. But aren't the Squats newer than the Ash Waste Nomads? Squats can still be used. Yeah, well, you didn't buy Escher, so yeah, that's true. I didn't buy Escher. Ash Waste Nomads. Okay, so these are the last one, but these are quite cool. They are the original Squats stranded on Necromunda ages ago, so they'd never become the Leagues of Votan, which is quite fun. Like, they're quite minory, but I need to find out what their background is. Squats should still get some gang-specific stuff too. Okay. I feel like we should probably stick with one of the gangs that got loads of support, right? Okay, right, so the Ash Waste Nomads. So these are the new guys, okay? And they're on weird beetle dudes. Can you use these in regular Necromunda? I assume so. Alright, a few things in the Ash Waste terrify travelers more than the prospect. These are the guys from Star Wars. Right? Few things in Ash Waste terrify travelers more than the prospect of encountering a tribe of Ash Waste Nomads. To the hive dwellers of Necromunda, these raiders seem as alien and unsettling as any known Xenos species. Okay, shrouded in ragged robes, faces concealed by rebreather masks, they haunt the roads and rails employed by those who trespass on their barren home. Tusken Raiders. Yeah, but only the guys on foot. Yeah, you can use them in Underhive. Do I like sand? No. According to Necromunda's records and their own spoken histories, the Ash Waste Nomads have existed for thousands of years. I think we skip this. I think eventually we go and do some sort of campaign in the Ash Wastes, and then we come back to these guys. But right now, they're not. I'm not into that. I think we skip them. Okay. All right. So, this is a disaster for everything I've bought. None of you are going to vote for. I mean, I'm going to put it all up for a vote. Okay, so let's do a vote. Okay, so we need to work out a vote on what we're going to pick, right? That's what we need to do. So the chat need an army. Okay, so this is where you get to come in, and I might have to go buy a new box. So, do you have the receipt? I think I have the receipt. Yeah, it'll be fine, right? So I'm going to put a vote in the chat. Hold on, let me go get my Twitch chat open. Not that. Not that. Keep those open. Hear me out, Escher. Well, you're all going to get to vote. So hold on. What am I looking for? Twitch. Okay, so we'll do a vote. I think you can only do vote. Where's the receipt, Rob? It's a great question. It's a great question. Where is the receipt? Okay. Let's do a vote. I need to be doing the stream manager. That's this thing. I'll just leave it there. Okay, right. Poll. Okay, so you all get to choose. New poll. We 1, 2, 3, 4. We're allowed 5 options. Okay, that's what we're allowed to do. 5 options. Question. Right. So this is for the chat gang. Which gang will the chat play? Okay. Right. So we've got Cawdor. Okay, so those are the rat gang. I think they were fairly popular. Orlocks, gross. Class betrayers. Now I'm going to use it so that you can use your hydration tokens, so that people who've been watching the show the most will have loads of hydration tokens. So you're going to be able to use up your hydration tokens, whatever the fuck they are. Okay, so oh boy, chat, you're going to be able to influence the vote pretty significantly. Yeah. Right. Okay. So if the chat votes for Orlock, does that mean we get mega trolls? Okay. So hold on. Cawdor, definitely we all liked Cawdor. Orlocks, we got Orlocks. Squattos, even though we don't really know the background for the Squattos, but I'm just going to put squats. What else were there? Oh wait, Delaque, because they were kind of cool, like emo megalords. Emo edgelords, okay, and then Cawdor, Orlock, squats. I honestly think just the big beef guys. We can't. Escher, Saar, we're not doing Saar. And then yeah, like I own Corpse Grinder, so I feel like I need to put Corpse Grinder in there. But then, like. Yeah, Goliath. I feel like I need to take something out for Goliath. Should we just fuck off Orlocks? Because no, we're definitely not going to take him. I'm going to put Goliath in there instead of Orlocks, because Goliath, which are like... I know we did them first, but Goliath are genuinely pretty cool. They've got some like big dudes. Yeah, no Orlocks. Yeah. Okay, so... Goliath, like big muscles. And they've got some great minis. So we've got Cawdor, Rat Gang, Goliath, big muscles... Squats, the Delaque emo edgelords, and then Corpse Grinder, the meat wizards. Yeah, meat wizards. And I've made it so you can use additional votes using hydration tokens. Meat wizards, right? Yeah, the meat wizards, right? No police. I'm gonna have to take all these back apparently, or whatever. Surely Brain Guy wins over all others. Don't forget, Brain Guy is going to be in the emo edgelords. Paying for Twitch really like regular life. I feel like a politician. Okay, so here we go. We'll leave the vote for 3 minutes. Start the poll. The poll is in. Okay. I'll view the results as they come in. I'm also going to make this a moment for everyone. I will make this a moment on Twitch. Where's my moment button? So we've all voted, which is super cool. Somebody chat. Where's my moments button? Have they got rid of moments? Is moments no longer a thing? Oh, whatever. No. Raid. Start squad stream. Manage goals. Sub-only chat. Oh, they got rid of moments. Lame. That's quite fun. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on the poll. Where are the ladies? They're not in there. Just live with it. I'm boycotting. Okay, so there's a lot of votes. So Cawdor Rat Gang's getting a lot of votes. 63%. Okay. Corpse Grinder Meat Wizards though coming back. 13%. Where is the poll? I don't know. It's at the top, I think. But here's the poll. I think. Yeah. There you go. Just dropped 40,000 points of hydration tokens. I can't actually vote anymore. You've maxed out. All right, so we started out. We got 60% on the Cawdor Rat Gang for the chat. This is the chat gang. This is the army that the chat are playing. Okay. Some watered up rats going there. Yeah. Thanks for linking. Poll doesn't always pop up for some reason. Silly Twitch. Yeah. So there you go. So there's the link. Goliath Big Muscles have got 15%. Delaque, the Emo Edgelords, and then the Corpse Grinder Meat have all there's 665 votes for the Cawdor Rat Gang. Yeah. We're all in on the Rat Gang. I mean, there's a lot of votes for the other gangs. Oh no, I'm gonna have to pick up some Cawdor. Oh. Damn, I'm cashed out. I'm sorry. Damn, I ran out of votes for Goliaths. I'm sorry for people who ran out. 11. Currently, I don't know how long's left on the poll. Not long. It's a 3-minute poll. How was this election integrity? It wasn't. You've done some fucking weirdos in this chat, man. What I regret is that I don't have enough votes to make squats win. That's true. Got bored of pressing vote. I mean, Cawdor's doing pretty well. Like, thank you, Anarchist Kobold, for resubscribing. No regrets. Oh, it's nearly ended. The poll. It looks like, I mean, you got a lot of votes for Corpse Grinder, the Meat Wizards, and Delaque. Yeah? But, like, the rigged election of 758 votes has gone to the Cawdor Rat Gang. Come on, Delaque weirdos. We still finished second. I ran out of votes. 1,200 votes from 173 viewers. Why is there 173 people watching? What the fuck? Stop it. We can't be this weird. Like, just shh. We must be the most popular current channel on Twitch for, like for Warhammer. And we're being weirdos today. No. Ladies and gentlemen, right, RP squats. Yeah, I'm here for just a glance at Brain Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all weirdo rat gangs. Okay, so you have decided to be the Cawdor gang. Okay? Oh, God, now I'm going to need to go pick up the Cawdor models. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so you're Cawdor dudes. We've always been this weird. Get on our level. Okay, so this is you. So you're going to be Cawdor. Now let's make... I'm not being Orlock. No, you don't get... I get to choose my own gang. I at least get to choose my own gang. Okay, but next week, we're going to go through next week, we're going to go through building the gangers, as in not physically, as in we're going to learn the rules, and then we're going to build our gang, again via, like, I don't know, Twitch fucking votes or subscriptions or donations or who knows, yeah, right? March on Nottingham, stop the steal, right? No, you're obviously voting for your gang. That's the chat's gang. So I'm going to be a different gang. And my options are... Oh, no. I've got 2 police options. I'm not choosing either of these 2 options, right? Campaign time on TTS. No, I'm just going to do it all in real life, Harlequins. We're going to paint the minis. We're going to put cameras out there. I'm going to set it up so you guys will be able to... So I've got squats. I can't... Rob Commander Cheapskate has gang builds vids. Might help. Thank you, Wolfen Studios. That's full. That'll be all for next week. So thank you very much. That's super awesome of you for the link. Yeah. Okay, great. Are you going to play with both sides like Bugs Bunny plays baseball? Kind of. The chat are going to play with it. I might get someone in to be like the chat's arms and hands. Right? It's going to take ages. Like, this is just meant to be a fun thing. Right? It's going to be ridiculous. So my current choices are the Meat Wizards and squats. But out of all of them, I can't believe you guys took Cawdor. Cawdor's the best one. Definitely the best one. You fuckers. Okay, so my options are not Van Saar, they suck. Delaque is kind of cool. Hello, Avethilium. Rob, no, you guys are going to run Cawdor. It's a while off, but you could do a top-down view of a board and use click maps to let us choose where to move shit. Oh, I like that idea, Honke. The meat will never betray us. Yeah, Paulis. Be happy if you take Cawdor. No, I don't mind you guys taking Cawdor because you guys are going to do weird stuff with bomb rats. Yeah, like I love it. Like I kind of don't mind being like these don't feel quite Necromunda-y enough. I might just go Goliath, you know. Like because there's loads of models for them. They're quite fun. Like there's loads of cool models because there's like loads of little extra bits. Yeah, I think Goliath is okay. Like maybe it's a bit boring. But I think Goliath is alright if we do Goliaths. Goliath versus Cawdor could be really fun. I think. Although, yeah. Plus the Goliath bikes are cool, yeah. Goliaths, yeah. We'll do, yeah. Bits is the best bit of Necromunda. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I'll be Goliath. Because then I can build these, like, cool weird champs. Look at these guys. The Goliath Stimmers and Forgeborn. Or whatever they are. And Spanners. Yeah. Okay, great. All right, and maybe we can have like special guests one time. Like we can have like some special guests come in and play like their gang versus the chat gang, and then I'll be the chat gang. Like I'll help you guys out, like move the models and stuff. Okay, Daedrin's offered to come up and play his gang against the chat gang. All right, really fun. All right, it's been fun. Yeah, so I'll do Goliath. Although I really want to do Ogrins. Like. Yeah, Owen definitely said he'll come up with his Delaque gang. Yeah, Scriver says he'll come up. Okay, Pershal says you'll get... So, okay, so we'll have a bunch of gangs come up and play against our gangs. All right, I love this. So, like, special... Necromunda is truly societal commentary. It is. All right, I'll be Goliath, I think. They're a bit boring. Like, but the other options are pretty shit. I'm obviously not being the Popo. I mean, what if I just next week were like, fucking, I was like, got you boys, I'm the police now. There would be so much rage. Like, the heel turn on Tuesday next week. So, in fact, I'm going to keep you guessing. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm getting. Right? Am I going to be prospectors? Am I going to be the squats? Yeah? You don't even know, right? Everyone scatter, it's the cops. Send the bomb rats. All right, we'll see. All right, well, listen, today's been super fun. Thank you for watching this, being part of the stream and being part of the gang. I'm going to put this video on YouTube, so if you've watched on YouTube and you've enjoyed it, you should join us on a Tuesday when we become Necromunda Weirdos together, the Necromunda Weirdo Show. It's been very fun. So next week, let's be clear what we're doing next week. Next week, we're just going to build using like a roster list thing. We're going to build via voting the Cawdor gang for the chat, and then I'm going to build my own gang. And then I'll actually physically build them for like the next week. I might even build them on stream. I might take it really slow. I might even just build them on stream and then just be frustrated with that, and then we'll paint them on stream, and then we'll play a game. So it'll just take some time. I'm happy. I'm happy. I want the chat to play the bomb rats. You guys love the Cawdor stuff. Like I loved that you loved it, right? Yeah, Yak Tribe. Yeah, we're going to go on Yak Tribe and use all that. Yeah, Necromunda. Lower Hive Tuesdays. Some sort of stupid name. But it's been a pleasure being able to do this with everyone. So thanks very much. Like, I'm actually really excited about it. It's going to be really fun. Nice little break from, like, competitive Age of Sigmar, competitive 40k, being in the headspace, just being weirdos, which is kind of what tabletop RPG stuff is all about, right? It's just becoming weirdos with your mates. So let's become weirdos together. Anyway, thanks very much for tuning in, and goodbye.